So as a professional going to a professional office every day, what is business casual these days now people don't wear suits anymore? Stick with me while I explore a collection of business casual, relaxed casual and smart casual clothes that I can wear with boots but don't make me look like a lumberjack. G'day, my name is Tech and welcome to Bootlosophy. I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands that I'm recording on, the Wajik people. Now, most of you will know that despite my passion for boots, I own a management consulting practice. In the 1970s, I qualified as a chartered accountant in the UK, and throughout that whole era, all the way through to the early part of the 21st century, you wore a suit to the professional office. It was only in the 2010s that the suit rule relaxed and Casual Friday was a thing. And the rest of the week even saw lawyers, accountants and other professionals go to work in a suit but without a tie. Business casual in those days was still pretty formal and dressy. Okay, so what is business casual in these days? In the late 2010s, more and more professional offices brought in a more relaxed way of dress. Some professions interpreted this quite differently. For example, even to the death, not many bankers or lawyers or accountants stepped away from a suit, but others like brokers, architects and management consultants wore smart dress pants and sports coats. Then came COVID and the days of working from home and wearing a dress shirt and no pants as you attended Zoom or Teams meetings. Formal office dress never recovered, and even after the lockdowns and people started to return to the office, people still really dressed down. Smart, but definitely relaxed. So today business casual runs a big range, from high-low dressing where you pair clean, smart jeans with an Oxford cloth button-down shirt and a blazer, to the more formal dark wool pants and dark blazer over dress shirts. Since I and many of my viewers are not rugged outdoors lumberjacks or construction workers, and many of us work in offices, I thought I'd do this video about how you would wear your dressier boots with business casual. When I started researching this video a few months ago, I was also needing a wardrobe refresh. As with all wardrobes, I'm sure you know, I tended to buy a batch of clothes at the same time and they all wear out at the same time. While scrolling through the internet, I came across a company that I'd never heard of before called Proper Cloth out of New York City. Most of my business wardrobe comes out of Aussie stores or UK brands, and you're about to see some of them. So I thought what I'd do is get some American pieces from Proper Cloth to replace the items in my wardrobe. I was impressed enough by what I got to contact them later and find out about them as a brand. I have to say they were kind enough to offer to provide me with more pieces to try for free, matching my tastes, and suggested that they put together a selected list for me to look at if I wanted to buy more. In discussion with them, I suggested this video where I would mix my new Proper Cloth pieces with other pieces out of my existing wardrobe, and their offer of my personal list turned into the Bootlosophy Collection, a curated selection of their clothes that suits my office-related business casual tastes, and take that collection available and make it available to my viewers. You can check the affiliate link to the Bootlosophy Collection in the description below, and there is also a 10% discount code that you can use. As you can see, it is a collection of modern, business and smart casual staples that I personally would put together to wear to the office and perhaps finish an evening out after work. But first, like I do in boot reviews, let me quickly tell you about the brand. Proper Cloth is based on a technology-based approach to tailored clothing. Their website focuses on best fit prediction algorithms and 3D visualization tools so that you can nail down your correct size by answering a few questions. When I got my first shirt, I answered several questions to get a predicted best fit for me, and I was also able to measure my best fitting shirt or whatever item I wanted so that my account held the most information to dial in my exact measurements for them to make me my order. Yep, they make it to size, specifically to size. To me, their approach beats my frustration at getting the best fit off the rack. Even my usual shirt supply that I love, Charles Tyrwhitt out of London, they supply my shirts based only on collar size, chest size and sleeve length alone. Now while they fit me, often because they're cut to a particular length, as my wife says, they're cut for gorilla arms and I have to make alterations because they are made for Mr. Average. But enough of that, let's go straight into my suggestions for business casual for this season. Now what I'm going to do is choose some of my dressier boots. I am a boot channel. And then I'll match them with outfits that range from really dressy business casual to the more relaxed TGIF variety, but all of them suitable for an office. Not all of the clothes I show you are from proper cloth or even new, but they are suited for our Western Australian season. So if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I think we'd be talking spring or early summer. Some of these items were given to me for review, but most are from my own wardrobe, and I even think you've seen some of them before. They've been in my boot videos. My selections rely on a color palette based on neutral grays, blacks, whites, blues, and they're chosen so that they mix and match and are capable of taking a hit of color like burgundy, tan and brown. So let's mix and match. Let's start with this pair of black hole-cut Oxford closed-lace boots from Fortis. This is my collab with him called the Legolas. It has very clean lines due to hole-cut uppers, a slim leather outsole, blind eyelets built on a very slim last. I'll build up over them the most formal combination making up business casual, starting with this pair of proper cloth charcoal wool dress pants. I like to tuck my laces in to give it a clean line and have the pants break perfectly on the boot. The proper cloth wool pants can be very versatile and capable of being worn year-round, especially in this staple charcoal color. It's a perfect color for business and more formal occasions, really easy to style. The finish of the twill woven wool is quite smooth, but there is a hint of texture, and the fit based on my best fitting pants is excellent. They match my mid-grey MJ Bale Prince of Wales check blazer perfectly, and the combination with another staple of the wardrobe, a crisp white shirt, this one from Charles Tyrwhitt. That makes for a very dressy business casual, suitable for legal, consulting and finance offices, with a bit of style. A bright pocket square adds colour and interest. Now this is a blazer rather than a sports coat because it's tailored very formally with a structured chest, back and shoulders and formal flat pockets. You could even wear a tie with this outfit for the occasion when you have a client meeting. Next pair of boots is the Grantstone Diesel in black chrome excel with the natural welt. I find this still looks business-like in the black chrome excel, but the more American service boot design, the rounded toe box, the natural and quite chunky welt, the bright brass hardware is less formal. On a leather sole, it's comfortable through the day in the office. I'm pairing them in this relaxed business casual outfit with the same charcoal wool pants from Proper Cloth, but adding a mid-blue dress shirt from Charles Tyrwhitt. The color tones down the dressiness and add to that a sports coat, Proper Cloth's Reader Hopsack Bedford jacket. It's a more relaxed kind of business casual. The charcoal-colored 100% merino wool hopsack has a rough texture and the patch pockets all combine to make this less dressy than a blazer, but still tailored to a great fit. Despite both the pants and the jacket matching in the charcoal color, the textures and the mid-blue shirt relaxes the combination away from just being a suit. The most important thing about clothing is the fit, so getting a jacket that has the right length sleeves and fits around your waist and chest is important to look good, buttoned up or left open. The tailoring around my butt, always a telltale sign of good tailoring, is well done and hugs the butt curve just right. The way the collar fits on your chest and neck is also important. In fact, this is another staple for the wardrobe because, as you'll see later, it also goes well with denim. It's merino and temperature regulating, great across all seasons. Now for outfit number 3, the sporty business casual. I'm going with the adventure boot, the Auden Indy 403 in brown chrome excel. This is such a comfortable boot with a well-supported arch through the shank, Thomas Heel, and the last design. The Chrome XL is supple and dressy and easily paired with a more relaxed kind of business casual. In this outfit, I've got on navy chinos from my wardrobe and pairing it with Proper Cloth's dress shirt, their Reader merino wool shirt with a small check pattern. The merino is wrinkle resistant and temperature regulating for the cooler spring-summer days, and also antimicrobial, so it's odor resistant. It makes a good travel shirt. Pattern shirts used to be frowned on in professional offices, but the small check is perfectly fine for business casual. Making things lean towards the casual end, I've put on an Australian Sportscraft camel sports coat that you've probably seen before in my Instagram. And of course, what's an Alden indie boot without an indie kind of hat? This one, Australian brand Akubra. Boot number 4 is the Aussie classic, the R.M. Williams Black Craftsman. This is the original classic Craftsman with the all-leather sole, and you've seen it before in my feeds. I've had it for probably 20 plus, maybe even 30 years, and all I've had to do with it is to change the heel top lift and get a topi put on. The calf leather polishes up well, and in Australia can be worn as an office boot, and I'm putting together with it a high-low outfit. The low being the dark jeans out of my wardrobe from Gazman and Chelsea boots at the bottom, and the high is the Proper Cloth Reader merino dress shirt and the charcoal hopsack Bedford blazer. The idea is to juxtapose what may normally be very casual, even rugged clothing, with some tailored shirts and blazers. The contrast makes for a comfortable tailored look. The key is not to go overboard, especially in an office situation, by wearing over-faded or torn and distressed jeans. This is a great outfit where you may have to see the client in the field but still need to look professional for your credibility as a professional advisor. Boot number 5 is the Joseph Cheney tweed boots in tan pebbled grain, a traditional English country shoe. Once weekend wear, but 21st century mores allow this for a relaxed dressy occasion like a casual Friday. The tan colour and patina on the Scotch grain in this well-worn pair relaxes the formality so that it befits a "I'm really casual on the inside" business casual look. The day-night sole avoids the chunky outdoor look that brogues could otherwise give. With it, I'm putting together dark denim from Huckberry, Proper Cloth's Beacon flannel shirt in burgundy and grey plaid, and their Breeder hopsack wool Bedford jacket that you saw before. Despite the jeans and the flannel, the Bedford jacket extends high-low dressing and shows that tailoring can be relaxed, still dressy despite modern informal jeans, as long as the cut and fit is perfect. The dark burgundy is probably better for early spring since the Italian fabric is dense, but still very breathable, but I think it looks great even without a jacket. In very early spring, you can layer with Proper Cloth's merino and cashmere cable crewneck jumper. This is such thin material and temperature regulating, but the slightly fuzzy cable knit pattern is classic. Again, the fit from my measurements is perfect. Layering with the Bedford jacket that you saw before will take you through these cooler days with some style. Now, bonus look number 6 starts with a rugged pair of Parkhursts, their natural Dublin plain toe Allen boot. This is not dressy. The creases, the hardware, the toe box, the obvious welt despite the day-night sole. This is casual, and so I call this the most relaxed Casual Friday business casual look. This outfit pairs the Parkhursts with the Proper Cloth charcoal wool pants, a matching natty tan belt to distinguish the two dark halves, and the burgundy and grey flannel shirt you saw before. This gives you an "I'm still in the office, but I'm about to go away for the weekend" kind of vibe. As it's that relaxed, no blazer, but maybe put on a Thursday black leather jacket out of my wardrobe, and the combination and juxtaposition of former boots and relaxed flannels and edgy leathers gives it an edge for early spring weather. You can change the severe black leather for a rod and gun grey Harrington jacket from New Zealand. Short jackets in the office automatically look more relaxed, but a Harrington is still smart and casually professional. This grey matches the grey in the flannel as well, and really both suit each other very well. And in the cooler months again, you can pop on the merino and cashmere cable knit that you saw earlier. It's a super soft blend that layers without bulk and is fantastic with a jacket on top. So there you are, 5 plus 1 extra business casual look for the post-COVID office world based off my dressier boots. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What is your office culture like? What do you wear to the office? Is it suit and tie professional? Is it corporate? Or is it all the way to just neat and smart? Just a final word about sourcing business or neat casual. I do really like the Proper Cloth brand philosophy about fit. It's actually perfect for people like me who are not average and find it hard to get the right fit of the rack, particularly as I'm developing a mid-tummy. Unlike even my favorite brands like Charles Tyrwhitt or Country Road or Rod and Gun, they make their clothes exactly in your measured size once they dial it in. And if they get it wrong, their website says they'll provide a free alteration or return. Now, I haven't tried it for myself, so I can't comment on how smoothly that goes. I hope you like this video. It's a partial departure from usual boots. You know what to do. Click on the like button, and if you like boots and you haven't already, make sure you sub. Next weekend, back to boot reviews. Take care and see you then.